I call Mimi, but it has nothing to do with me. I would never, I said this last year, put that on anybody in his life, being anything like me. But that's because we had two Ethans when he was a freshman. I shouldn't have done this. And I know that, you know, sometimes they think they're big stuff, but beginning of summer, I said, Ethan, I got this list. I said, Minnie, come here. I said, who's this on my list? He goes, I said, this Bollinger. Who is this Bollinger? He goes, Coach, that's me. I said, oh, I know everybody else on the list, but I didn't know who that was. All right? And I think I hurt his feelings, but I thought it was a pretty good one. Right? I never called him in his life. I always called him Mini-Me. All right? Mini-Me is a beast in the weight room. Every once in a while you get some kids like that. We've been lucky here. We had a few of them. And not always weighing 230 pounds. Some of them weigh 180, 190 pounds. All right? We have a lot of beasts in the weight room. All right? But the compliment that Coach Leonard gave you when he first came last year in the summer, when you were doing squats, he says, I never see that young man do a poor squat. I never see him take a rep off. And I thought to myself, you know, he's right. He never half-asses it. He never goes down 3/4. All right? Every rep he's supposed to get, he does perfect. All right? And I thought that was a great compliment, and I think that's great that other coaches noticed that. And I'm glad he pointed it out, because he was right. He never did. All right? And when I say never, I'm talking about from freshman year on. I said he was like that when he was a freshman. And we got kids doing it their junior year. We got some starting it doing it their senior year, but not for 3 years. All right? Ethan, we like to pin and pull. We like stretch outside zone, and that's one thing, Coach. I know I drive Coach. I can never tell him how we're going to block things right now because it depends on what kind of lineman I have and what we can do. If we can pull, or if we can't pull, or who can pull, or who's going to pin, or if we can all stretch. The pull which he loves, and he pulls for those support guys, all right, contain guys. He loves that. That's what those guys pull for. They pull to get you, in other words, idiot. You're supposed to have contained. He's coming for you when we pin and pull. And those guys sometimes, all right, get too excited when that comes in. Because I kept on telling them, they're not going to stand there and let you crush them. They're not that. They're going to dodge you. All right, so we have to come under control. Mini-Me did a great job. He was all conference offensive lineman, all district offensive lineman, all state offensive lineman as a junior. All right, so Mini-Me had a great year, works hard, is a great leader. And I know it's hard for him because he's been with these guys for 3 years. One of the only true freshmen I ever brought up. And you think about that, I've had 3 or 4 offensive linemen played in the NFL for 12 years. Many Division I offensive linemen, not many, but more than I should have, all right? And none of them could play or be up with me as a freshman. They couldn't handle it. One other kid did, all right, part-time. He played 4 years at Missouri State when he left McLaurin. So at state last year, I gave him a hug and I said, I hope I'm still here when you graduate because there's no guarantees. But he's got 1 more year to go, and so do I. So congratulations.